And here is the tail of the tape for the quarterfinal. Dise versus Hippo. They have played each other, but it always favors Dise, as I would expect on paper. Dise, an excellent player, the 3rd seed in this tournament. Hippo, I believe, to be the 5th, the 6th seed in this tournament. So, slight advantage for Dise going forward, but Hippo, with all the chances in the world, this is a good matchup for him. He likes his expoing, and we're probably going to be seeing that because we're going into Shallowgrave. Dun 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 dun. Doodaloo, 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 doodaloo. Winner of this goes up against either Foggy, Anima, or Godfather. Of course, the favorite of those 3 would be Foggy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Inch more creep for Dise. No Beastmaster, which has been quite standard recently. Will be Keeper.
Town is under siege.
Also, thank you to 4th Age for the 8 months. Says hola, hello to you, and also thank you to Manchan with the 1337 euros. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I see we got a gamer on our hands, everybody. Thank you, Manchan. Oh no, he gets infied a little bit, but not the end of the world. Luckily, it's the range creep. It's the best creep to get Lightning Shield on of the 2. Delay, there's a 90-second delay, and the bot is broken that's supposed to tell you that. Loss of attack for the Keeper gets level 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Hippo, I mean, it's crazy. Hippo expands against Orc, and he expands in Human Mirror. But against Elf, he did not. Was he expecting a Beastmaster? Because typically against Beastmaster, you'll just play 1 base. Of course, all the deny is very important. You don't want to let that Keeper get level 3. You will eventually, but you want to delay it. Expansion coming up for Dise.
A town is under siege.
Starbuck in the chat. I saw you didn't check in. Disappointing. Disappointing. I want to see your name. I saw you last night playing Lynn. I saw you. I was watching the stream. Hippo finds the tree. This is a really late tree cancel. Like, this is a huge deal for Hippo, especially playing 1 base. Very nicely done. Look at the tech differential.
A player's forces are under attack.
The humanity. Of course, still delaying the level 3 Keeper is a huge deal, especially when you're going for rifles. You don't want to let those rifles get picked off early to level 2 Entangle, but it's just 1 creep away currently. And then Dise probably going to buy Staff and go across the map, try to find some stragglers before there is Dispel online for the Priests.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's level 3, and that means the end of Footman. But Naga second is actually kind of sick. And the Footman run away now that... Oh, look at the micro from Hippo! Keeps the Footman back, says, alright, go for that Entangle. You still need to get a couple auto attacks before the Footman die. And just pressures the Keeper, and the Moonwell's pretty healthy. But as we found out on the last stream, all mana past the second and a half dot is unrecoverable. So, at this point, essentially. Which is actually kind of useful. It's kind of sick. Kind of sick what we found out together last stream, guys. We're insane. Ooh, level 2 water elemental or level 1 water elemental would be good enough to cancel both of these. Hippo's played out of his mind. This is some really solid one-base play. Nice micro, nice timings, finds the expansion, finds the lures, saves a lot of the footmen. Now we can just TP out, consolidate, and call the boys. Oh, you don't want to take that much damage on your Archmage, though, alright? Let's not get crazy here, Hippo. No shop, but he does have a priest. Was hiding the rifles. Oh, no, the keeper. This is what I mean. This is just what good keeper players do. They're going to find your stragglers.
Forces are under attack.
General consensus on Night Elf versus Human. I would say every race has one poor matchup. I would say this is Night Elves. In general. But it's not like it's absurdly one-sided, right? It's not Undead versus Orc, you know? Ooh, it looks so good for Hippo, but now Dise is finding all the pickups. And Hippo's also supply stuck. Not for long, though, because he's about to lose every single rifle. Alright, just 2. Oh, that's greedy staff. He's got a DP. Yeah, there it is. And Panda creeping up a storm behind us. Tier 3 on the way. Man, it looked great for Hippo. But I just feel like maybe his Sanctum wasn't power built. He went for Adept before getting the first Priest out. He wasn't as safe as he should have been with his Archmage or his Rifleman. I feel like after he gets that lore cancel, if he just TPs out, has a shop already prepared, and then creeps like a green with Footman and keeps all the rifles back, would be good. Of course, he wants to get level 3. It makes sense, but just a little bit too much greed from Hippo. And it gets Potion of Vulnerability, and this will be level 3. And the Keeper, just again, excellent. Just like looking for all the stragglers. He can just sit outside the barracks, kill Riflemen, sit outside the Sanctum, at least pressure Priests, if not kill them. Still a strong army for Hippo, though. And there's, of course, no Master on the Bears yet. Another 60 seconds will solve that, and 3 more lumber.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, if it isn't Lotto Blanco. Again, a sick timing from Hippo, though. Like, the Master Training is like 30 seconds off. Can he find a couple kills? He's got his timings on point. You gotta give it to the man. I mean, he knows what he's doing here. But the orb is online. Bears are done now. Heal, scroll, push from vulnerability. Still chances. Oh my god, the orb usage from Dise, though. He's just damaging everything and then comes in with the Panda and then just backs away, and now he'll poke with the orb again. Pulls wisps, can get mass detonates. It's just super sick. Just super sick from Dise. Doesn't engage until he absolutely needs to with the units. Just does it all with the heroes until then. Oh my god. Hasn't forced the heal scroll yet, but may eventually. The priests are certainly out of mana. And what has he invested so far into this? A little bit of mana and 2 rejuves. The only damage he's taken is on that 1 archer. This is the amount of time a well-placed Ancient War can buy you. Now the Priest, the Archmage, the Naga, all out of mana. Heal Scroll is about to be burnt. Towers are up, though, almost. Oh, the archers, though. Dise is just doing this so well. Not a single breaker, so getting rid of that rejuve more difficult than it seems. Both towers canceled by the archers. First sort comes in, though. Panda uses the mana pot, but the splits are there. That rifle is safe. And the first bear falls. Tower gets canceled again, but Hippo's still finding some kills. Is he gonna run out of steam, though? It's almost nighttime again. And the Naga finding some kills. They're both kind of losing everything. That would favor, of course, the player defending. And Dise, not with a lot of reinforcements, actually. Generally, you'll just be pumping 2 bears at a time, but only 1 about to come out. Man, if there were towers up, I would say Hippo has this in the bag, but he doesn't. Keeper needs to staff back to the friendly bears. Looks like Sonic 8 with the 500 bits. Appreciate you. Gotta love the Friday Weekly Cup. Hell yeah, man. Sork goes down, but was out of slows anyway. Keeper staffed back. Where are the rejuves, though? How can she slap? Man, this is so close. This is so close. Rifle gonna fall. Bear falls, though. Last of the rejuves is used. No more bears coming out of the lures currently. Tower's coming up yet again. No archers this time to cancel them. Panda's out of mana. If Hippo just micros this cleanly from here, he's got this game if he just does everything clean. Because the towers are up. Could power build a shop now if he wanted. It is nighttime, though. That's what Dise needed. That's what Dise needed. Nighttime. Damn, this game's close. Still heroes. Moonwell's going down. Man, if this Moonwell goes down. Yeah, the Arcanes. I think Hippo's got this in the bag. Moonwell's coming up in the back. This Moonwell goes down. That means there's only 2 now regenerating at nighttime, and the Arcane Towers are just owning everything. Pushing out of invulnerability. Mana Potion pass. This is going to be a big haze fire. Or just a fire. Pushing vulnerability might be used. Will be used. Oh, that was a big breath. And now the Archmage at risk. Oh no, is Dise actually breaking this? Just barely. With no bear health, no mana, no Moonwells left. Breaks the contain. Hippo has to run away. Just barely. Just barely. One breath was the difference. One single breath. Panda gets out. One single breath of fire. And now he's got more than the single breath of fire. Oh my god. It was so close. It was so close. Okay, all of a sudden, though, Dise is out of health and mana yet again. Does he have rejuves? These bears in the back, they have no mana! Okay, 1 bear comes out. There's 1 rejuve, there's 2 rejuves. Okay, hero's back. Moonwell's again falling. Somehow, Hippo stabilizes. Yeah, Wellspring as well, an amazing upgrade for Dise to get. Jesus, this game is crazy! Like, it's such a standard one base game, right, with a rifle push, but just how close it's been. How Hippo's managed to keep this even, despite, I thought he was out of it so many times, and Dise just holds on barely with having enough health at every moment. That shop is a godsend. Imagine, like, we haven't even seen a Fork Lightning yet. Imagine a Fork Lightning. Wouldn't be as good as that, but would be pretty close. Archmage, did he grab a heal scroll? He did grab a heal scroll. Oh my god, and he needs it. He needs it so horribly badly. 1 rifle falls. Grief Power, thank you for the 11 months, says Remo Heart. Agreed. Heal Scroll's now here. Clarities are here. Scroll is here. Mana Potion is here. Cobblestone is here. Mana Pot Breath. There does come a point, if you don't continuously pressure these bears, that Dise has enough to just continue to break the contain with just mass. I don't think he's at that point yet, though. He's about to have 5 bears. If he had like 6, 7 bears, I think he could just A-move through this. But at the moment, Hippo's just microing super well. There's the level 2 aura he needed. And staffed out. I mean, Dise has played this so well, but Hippo just has played it better. The micro is so on point. Another bear falls. Oh, Dise running out of steam. It's daytime again, guys. This lasted 2 days almost, this siege. And 1-0 for Hippo. What a game. What a game, dude. Sick game from these two. Incredible. Game of the day so far. Game of the day so far. Excellent game from Hippo. Excellent game from Dise as well. I mean, it's so close. It was so close. Worth mentioning just how damn good the early game was. The setup was for Hippo. That strat does not work. Human players will definitely know this. That one-base strat does not work without very good preparation. The cancel of the expansion, the pressure on the archers, draining the moonwells beforehand, canceling the lures. You know, pressuring the keeper, not allowing him to kill too many footmen in the early game. Although eventually Dise got a lot of rifles due to the nice scouting from him, but a lot of preparation in the game in the first 5 to 6 minutes. It all leads up to that. It's not just, you know, just macro and then A move and hope it works. It's so many timings that come together. Finding the tree, finding the lures, delaying the level 3 keeper, getting adept for the priests on time, having enough rifles, pushing right before Master's online. Remember, he pushed 30 seconds before Master was done. That allows him to establish towers. That allows him to establish positioning, drain some of the mana on the heroes, and then the bears are online. If the bears are already online and Dise is able to pre-position, pre-pull all the boys, it does not work. Refreshing to see one base play. Yeah, it's so unorthodox that Hippo plays one base against Elf. I mean, it was probably map dependent if we asked him, because again, the possibility of the Beastmaster, possibility of a Merc push on Shallow Grave. And then he expos versus Orc and Human Mirror. Crazy man. Just a crazy man. Unorthodox, but it works. It works. It's unorthodox, but it's not like it's too crazy. Like, these are still standard top level strategies, but it's just different. Autumn Leaves will be the next map. A much better expansion map. Not because of the size, it's quite a small map, but just because of the ease in which you can actually expand. Not easy mercenary access, although we'll probably see Dise pull some mercs this game early on, I would imagine. Okay, game 2. Game 2, here we go. Hippo versus Dise. Hippo really gets the 2-0. You know what I do against Dise? You know what I do here? I militia him. I call the boys. I get defend. I tower rush him. Get out of my game is what I say. That's what I go for if I'm Hippo. I know he's the fan favorite, but Dise is just so good. Can Hippo do it? Can Hippo do it? Let's find out. Autumn leaves. Here we go. Game 2. Dise in the bottom left. Hippo in the upper right. Ancient War. At the expansion, this pretty much means it's going to be a keeper. Attempted fast counter expansion for Dise. He's going to creep this right away, grab the item, and then run over here with Treants and try and delay Hippo's expansion. How can Hippo counter this? I always say it. Always say it. Upper left expansion. Don't go for this one. Go for this one. Please. Please, please, please. Upper left. It's better. I promise you, it's better. Keeper as expected. Ooh, did he do the thing? There was an earlier Ancient War where you could actually get 2 archers before creeping this, which was pretty common when the map first came out, when we still had that orange camp right here, as opposed to being here. And I remember Dise doing it. Maybe he'll do it. Just because of how far you have to build the Ancient War, because expansion creeps have larger aggro ranges, so you have to build the Ancient War super far away as opposed to building it like right here if it was a different camp. Okay, Footman. Where are you going? Going to scout. Oh no. Waiting outside the green camp. Is Hippo not going to go for an insta expansion? This could be a 1-base play again. Could be. Yeah, kill it. Take it out. Get it out of my game.
Under attack.
Single archer. Nothing crazy. This is a map we've been seeing more and more Demon Hunter on. Okay, Dise has a Wisp already in position. Gonna grab the item and go straight across, I would imagine. But he's got such good Wisp scouting, he knows he doesn't have to. Detonates? To get the Water Elemental? No, he didn't get the Water Elemental. Tried to, though. Tried his darnest. And now Hippo goes for the expansion. I don't know. If I asked him, I'm sure he'd have a good reason for it. I just think going for the immediate expansion is better against Night Elf. And as I said, we're probably going to see Dise pull some mercenaries, and he does just that. Militia denied by the creeps. Of course, 1 kill will be level 2. Maybe he did get that Water Elemental. I might be wrong. I think he did get it. Not denied, just barely not denied, and that's level 2. So gets all the experience from this camp. Of course, Dise is expanding. And Hippo trying to as well. Priest is very useful. I imagine Dise also going to pull for the Berserker in 12 seconds. Seems like Anima and Foggy are starting their match now, too. Of course, the winner of that will go up against the winner of this. Oh my god, is he just canceling this? Oh, this would be such a big deal. Okay, just barely. Any more auto attacks, and that would have been a canceled Town Hall. Hippo actually gets out of this, though, pretty cleanly. Pretty cleanly. Just, what was it? A couple peasants die. 1, 2. Is that it? Maybe, no, that's the trapper, right? Okay, there's a 3rd. 3 is acceptable. 4 is pushing it, alright? And don't push it, alright? Don't push it. Okay, 5 is 6. I can't even count higher than 6. I mean, nice denies. But the question, of course, for Hippo, after all this damage taken, is what will the counter pressure be like? The Keeper out of mana, out of health, not level 3. The Archer's pressured as well. The expansion just now finishing. How much pressure can Hippo now apply? He definitely needs Dust of Appearance. Staff of Teleportation is going to be purchased, as well as Boots, and TP sold. Moonwells will be pretty close to dry. In fact, they will be dry. Hippo. Can you go across the map? Like, he could potentially cancel the gold mine a bunch of times. He could kill some archers. But he wants level 3 before doing that. And, of course, dust is needed. He's a straight, fast expand like 15 sway. Exactly. I think 15 sway plays this matchup perfectly. Without being like a complete god, like an Infi or a TH or someone like that in their prime, and they just do crazy stuff that no one else can really replicate. I think 15 sway is like the best, what's the term? Template. He's the best template for how you should play against Night Elf as a human player, in my opinion. But maybe we just share a similar philosophy and there's multiple that work. I could be wrong, but I just think, yeah. He just does everything right. Footman. Going around. Probably this is an attempted staff play to the Footman in the main base to cancel, of course, the lures. Again, Hippo knows his timings very well. We saw that in the first game, so... Yeah, these Footmen... Oh, maybe are they really just looking for an expansion? This would be weird. Okay, tier 2 done. Lures could both be canceled, but of course the priest has abolished, so the water elemental, the single water elemental won't be that good. This is really Panda.
A player's forces are under attack.
Atypical to see a Panda with 2 base, 2 base. Okay, Pit Lord. Is new. Wait, Rain of Fire? Rain of the Fire Rat. Two strength, 2 stam. Or is it 4 strength, 4 stam? Rain of Fire, Pit Lord. Surprisingly not that good. I mean, I'm sorry to break it to you guys. Not that good. Not that good as a second hero. Alright? Hippo going for a second barracks. Also a little bit unorthodox. Ooh, defend now. And that's it. That's it for the Rain of Fire Pit Lord. That's all he's got. Now he's got decent auto attack damage, but that's literally all he's gonna do. Literally. Until he gets some levels and some items. There's not a ton of nice items on this map. I mean, you can get claws. And that's really it, isn't it? A shop, you could get another claws, you could buy a circlet, you could get plus 12 from the reds.
A player's forces
Nothing too crazy though. You get like a belt from the lab. But you really need perfect drops for this Pit Lord, which he's already got one of those. For the cleave to be effective is what I'm getting at. 2 barracks rifles. I think that's not a bad choice, because against the Panda, of course, breakers are better than rifles, but against the Pit Lord, it all gets cleaved. So you might as well go for higher damage than damage mitigation, which the rifles do supply.
Forces are under attack.
So I think it's a good choice for Hippo to go for the 2 barracks rifles. Of course, he's going for that before he saw the Pit Lord, but it still works out all right. And for Dise, it's just going to be standard bear dryad. Rain of Fire, not that good. Not that good, guys. Not that good.
A town is under attack.
It seems to be hero focus is the way Dise wants to get Hippo out of his face. Heal scroll used because, of course, Hippo wants to stay here. He could get so much damage done if only he could just stay here. I zoomed in. Forgive me. But I know you guys won't. Okay, there is another entangle. There'll be a TP. Oh, he's trying to run away with the Footman. Water Elemental and 2 Footmen get away. That means the shop will be canceled. At the cost of 2 Footmen, most likely, though. Does delay the orb for quite a while, in fact. Pit Lord. Would love to get this camp, because this camp can drop him a belt. Oh, Gloves of Haste as well. Nice. Pitlord's starting to get some nice items. If he gets level 3, he gets level 2 cleave, he can really, like, even with just these items, he puts in some work. And he gets some agility. Not exactly what he wanted, but more attack speed, more armor. Why not? Why not? This is what the Pitlord wants. But Dise still has his shop available and his bottom right and a red, which is potential for plus 26 more on the Pitlord if he gets all the claws. And I want to see it as much as you guys do, trust me. But Hippo doesn't want to see that late game at all. He's just going to mass rifles. 67 supply versus 59. Okay, Rain of Fire looking pretty good now. I'm not gonna lie. Looking pretty good. Oh my god. Leiku 14 get to 5 subs. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Five golden balloons. Much appreciated. And Hippo will call the GG. That push doesn't work out. It was 51 against 62. The rifles kind of get owned there. And we'll go into map 3. Pitlord works out in the end. Oh, let me adjust this. Damn, how did this get so scuffed? Come on, show it to me. Boom. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Game number 3. Oh, now that's going to be blocking this. Let's boop. Let's put it up there. Let's make it a little smaller. Boop. I still haven't gotten all these perfect. We changed the alerts and I still haven't fixed it. Appreciate the 5 subs. Who got a sub there? Dredo Lyko, Matarazzi, Uricus, Zephyr Zeph, and Max Scrafster. God, you guys have difficult names. Jesus. Jesus. But I still think The Long and Winding Road is a terrible song. I used to hate The Long and Winding Road. I used to. It was actually my least favorite Beatles song, and Piggies exists. Now I like it. It's just those nice shots. Boom, 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 boom. That leads to your door. It's a beautiful song. It's really good. Although I do prefer it just piano on its own. I don't need the strings. I don't need strings in anything. I don't need strings in anything. Who do you think you are? Phil Spector? I don't need that. Game 3. Echo Isles. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Oh. I said it last game. I said, you know what? If I'm up 1-0 against Dise, I'm just going to say get out of my game. I'm just going to say get out of my game. I'm just going to tower rush you. I'm going to pick up a Tinker or a Naga. Hippo seems like his Naga, so that might be a decent choice. And I'm just going to tower rush you. Now, this tends to be a very strong counter to the Merc Camp creep, because you invest a lot of resources, your Ancient War's very out of position, and you can even steal the Priest, potentially. Now, with the Ancient War being so defensive for Dise, it's actually going to be quite good for him, I would say. I could... Oh, but against the Warden? Why is he creepy agreed with Warden? What? What? Why? What is this? Alright. Hippo's going on to the semifinals, everybody. No, there's still potential for him to hold. Okay, he's getting a second Age to War. But he's never going to have the opportunity to use this. What he will have the opportunity to do, though, is pump archers off this and then use this Ancient War defensively against the towers. Alright. Nice, really nice altar timing. It's producing a hero just as a fake. Oh, is Dise going to check again? He might just think... Yeah, okay, he cancels the Archmage. So that Dise thinks, okay, he's called Militia and he's going towards the green. The Archmage is already out. But nope, it's a Naga. JSA Larix with the 3 gifters. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I don't think Dise has any clue that this is happening because of the nice little altar play that happened there. I don't think he has any idea. I think he thinks that Hippo's creeping the green right now. Last hit. That denies level 2 for a long time on the Warden. Warden already uses a Shadow Strike, but that's only 1 Footman. 3rd Ancient War being produced. But the Warden is just awful. Warden is one of the worst heroes in the game at defending tower rushes. Okay, he's going to pure hero focus. But if Hippo trades even the Naga's life for getting 2 towers up and all the moon juice on the Warden, this is Hippo winning. This is Hippo winning. Okay, now there's still, if he masses archers, if he keeps pumping archers, which he's going to do, there's a shot, but this is going to be so tricky. Look, the Warden's already soaked up all the Moonwell mana. Has 1 more Shadow Strike. Gonna use it, but these towers are up. These towers are up. I love this strategy. I used to, my first season, I think my first and only season I played, of Gym Newbie League. I mean, people will remember. I used to do this against Night Elves every game. I loved it. I loved it. Okay, but the Moonwells are regenerating. There's 1 more Shadow Strike. Okay, this Naga will die. Question is, will it be denied? Actually, in fact, I don't even think, just give that Warden level 2. The Warden's gonna die anyway. Just give it level 2. Who cares? Ancient War, of course, very nicely positioned. Shop coming up. There's no lab, so no potential for reveal. Double Arcane Towers are up. Ancient War being pressured. There's so many footmen. Oh, the Shadow Strike gets canceled. There's just no way. I'm sorry. Warded. Double Ancient War. There's just no way. Come on. That's it. That's it. If this was a Keeper, if this was a Demon Hunter, there'd be much better chances. But Warden, just not tanky enough. Soaks up way too much Moonwells. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. And maybe if Dise had even crept the Merc camp, cleared it out, got double Mercs like a Berserker Priest, that might have been better because you could use the Priest to heal. But the fact that he didn't even... The fact he crept the green camp and went Warden. Naga going to get boots and the staff, probably. Can even sell the TP. Why not? Sell TP, boot, staff, dust. Get all of it. I'll get the boots, too. Now the archers are going to be pressured. Dise realizes. Oh, yeah. I'm just such a fan of this strat. And I thought Hippo was going to do it in game 2, but what better map to do it on than Echo Isles? Should have bought Boots of Speed, though, Hippo. Should have bought Boots of Speed. Oh, no. He had to get those footmen out of range. He had to get those footmen out of range. Okay, he's going to heal up and come back, though. Okay, Dise has the hunters all up. Out of lumber, though, but building 2 APs. Still has an Ancient War to produce glaive throwers. But here comes Hippo again. And it's almost daytime. That means what you see is what you get with these Moonwells. Same with archers, apparently. Why would a Demon Hunter be better? He's just tankier. He's got more health, and you just go evasion, and you just don't mana burn. So you don't soak up nearly as many Moonwells. Whereas with Warden, you have to Shadow Strike. Which soaks up all the Moonwell mana. Okay, APs are up. Is defend on the way? Okay, these APs are pretty good. All right. Let's not call it over till it's over, guys. All right. These APs are good. Oh, the surround. No way, the surround! The warden's dead! It's only level 1. Level 3 on the Naga, though. Level 3 Naga is not something to be underestimated. It's a really strong hero. And now the APs may be able to attack these towers, but they cannot save these Moonwells, this altar. Okay, defends online. Once defends online, these APs are no longer valuable. And the altar's going to go down before the warden comes back. Level 1 warden's going to have to be taverned. Oh, APs are good, though. Oh, he's actually not going to... He's going to be able to get the warden back. Ooh. Okay, warden's back. AP's in range. Tower's canceled. 3 APs. This is a sick game again. Level 2 on the warden. That's Blink. No mana for it yet, though. Does Hippo have to transition? Are we going into a Naga versus Warden late game? Or is defend enough to break these 3 APs? Oh, Huntress now coming out. That's a great choice. Oh, there's a Blink. Is used. But of course, these Moonwells really the only way to heal up the Warden. Dise is holding, but he's only got a Warden. And, okay, 2 Huntresses. Dise held this? Man, it came down to those APs getting up, didn't it? I mean, they're both still tier 1. Dise still has no good way of healing up his Warden. Naga's almost level 4. We're going to have a Super Naga, potentially. And now Hippo's going to go for the expansion. It's going to be level 4 Naga. And I think Hippo has a strong enough hero now where he can stop a potential counter expansion. Okay, tech. Tech from Dise. Hippo expanding. Man, those APs got up. I thought this was sealed and done. But Dise miraculously holds on. And now is going to start creeping this Warden up. Defend is going to make this creeping very easy, and then Hippo could potentially get a heal scroll. Ooh, where's the lumber at, though?
A player's forces
does have improved lumber harvesting. Crazy series between these two. Now, guys, I know what you're saying. Okay, Warden, much better late game than Naga. Naga on level 5 is ridiculously good. Level 3 Fork Lightning, like, almost 2 shots bears. 3 of them at a time. It's insane. It's so good. So let's not underestimate the late game potential of this Naga. You go something like a Blood Mage second, Pally third, you get Mana Shield. It's insane. Yup, there it is. Look at the auto attacks. But Dise also has hero focus potential. Yeah, Hippo's doing this well. He's just going to try to soak up all the creeps on the map and not allow Dise to creep too much. He's especially not going to let Dise creep a second hero up. Whereas Hippo still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 camps on his side, and he's getting close to level 5 already with the expansion up. So Hippo's, you know, let the game slip away from him a little bit, but he's doing it right. Dust is online. Oh no, is there a cold arrow? There's a blink.
A player's forces
Okay, tier 2 almost done. That'll mean, importantly, items in the shop for Dise. Berserker goes down. So close to level 5 Naga. Huntress is gonna force Hippo to go back with everything, probably. Dise finds so many nice openings this game. Arcane Tower up, but of course that's not great against Huntresses. This could be a lot of... Could be every peasant going down. And the lumber is not great for Hippo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dise finds the rest of that experience. Double lures up. Are we gonna see just a good old 15-minute bear bust? 18-minute bear bust on the expansion of Hippo? What does he go? Does he go for Dragonhawks? This is kind of a Dragonhawk game, right?
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Ooh, a Berserker would be so nice. You could just leave a Berserker here, and with that, with the Arcane Tower, would be enough. Dise getting level 4 Warden. Getting up to the scary point. Needs to retrain eventually, though, probably at a fan. Yeah, I think the right choice is Dragonhawks. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, everybody, but I think it is. Tree of Life coming up for Dise. That's a 13.5-minute Tree of Life. Oh, Huntress a little bit forgotten about. Whoopsie doopsie.
A player's forces are under attack.
I suppose the downside of Dragonhawks is there's 3 APs on the map, but could get Cloud at tier 3. 2 Rax Rifles plus Alki. Yeah, Alchemist could be pretty sick. Does Hippo have a second barracks set? He is getting a Blacksmith. He's now getting guard towers. Level 5 on the Naga. With level 3 Cold Arrow, actually. How much bonus damage is that? Is it 30? It's not 30, right? It's like 20? 20 bonus damage? And a lot of slowing. I think Fork Lightning's better on level 5, personally, but you don't always have enough mana to use it as much as you'd like to. Blood Mage, though, and you could. Like, I think what Hippo should do is get a Blood Mage and retrain into Fork Lightning, Mana Shield with Orb. And then this Ward's never going to be able to kill the Naga. Heal Scroll, Push on Vulnerability. Stolen. Hippo's one with the gold. Okay, and it will be Sanctums. And long rifles. He's just going... I wish I could pause the game right now and talk about this. He's just playing the standard strat, but like 11 minutes late. Not really. Well, it's about... It's like 8 minutes late. Invuln dodges the Acid Bomb. He's just going for... He's going for the Noah's Ark push, as I like to call it. But just super late with an Alchemist and a Naga. Dodges the Shadow Strike, very important. And Alchemist makes sense too, because Heal Spray against the Warden later on is the standard choice, so. Ooh, Hippo's gotta run though, or else he's gonna lose this Naga. And you do not want to lose this Naga, obviously.
A player's forces are under
He's just trying to buy time for his tier 2 army to get online. Is it Mana Shield time, Hippo? It's gonna be so hard to keep this Naga alive. Especially when the Shadow Strikes are level 3. Might be retrain time. No, just heal scrolls. It's painful to retrain because the abilities are so good, but it's just not gonna live. Like, you gotta dodge this Shadow Strike as well. Naga being pressured. There's level 5 though. Fork Lightning. Cold Arrow. Rejuve. Not enough. Town Portal. Gonna be used though. Oh no. He doesn't quite dodge it. Ooh, the tick damage though. The tick damage. He's gotta buy a potion. Does, and uses it. Hippo, did he forget a couple of farms? He did, and of course Dise soon to be mining. And bears on the way. Forgot a couple of farms that he needed. 3 sanctums. Oh, I don't think 3 sanctums was necessary. Warden getting to the point where she farms all these footmen. If it's Warden kills this whole army, that's gonna be level 6. Oh, that's a lot of kills. Naga has to carry. Oh, but the Fork Lightning only lands on 1 unit, and similar to Heal Wave, if it doesn't hit the extra targets, you just don't get that damage. And Dise might be doing it. He's on 2 bases now. Breakers on the way, which are needed, but... Man, dude. Tough for Hippo. Level 6. And Dise is gonna win it. What a series, though. What a series between these two. What can you say? What can you say other than... Hell yeah.